Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Siobhan and I'm happy to have you. If you've been here before, welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. So I got my lucky bag. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll post a link down below. And yes, it is winter where I am. And yes, I am wearing a sports bra and spaghetti strap top. It's like 68 in my house, but I am always way warmer than everybody else. So before somebody else says something about it, I'm not on vacation, I'm just really warm. So I got my lucky bag. If you haven't watched that and you want to be surprised, then you should turn this off now and go watch that video first, because I'm going to be using my lucky bag products. I did have the Jeffree Star Lucky Bag. So I'm going to give you like a second here. Okay, if you're still here, I'm going to assume that you are fine with spoilers and finding out what I got, or that you've already seen that video. So I got the Blood Sugar palette, and I've never used Jeffree Star eyeshadows at all. I was hopeful that the Lucky Bag was going to have an eyeshadow palette. I am still I just opened this a little bit ago, and I am still so surprised that this is the palette that was in there. I expected it to be something like the Beauty Killer or the Androgyny palette, something that's older and maybe not as popular still, something that was just kind of stock they were getting rid of. I haven't watched anybody else's videos, so I don't know what anyone else got, and I haven't looked at anything on Instagram. I knew this was coming today, so I came home and started filming right away. So I just did the unboxing video, and then I'm gonna put some makeup on my face. I did just get home from work, and I didn't put makeup on all day because I knew that this was coming and I wanted to put makeup on at home. My eyeshadow primer is MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. My eyebrows, I just ran a little bit of Benefit Give Me Brow through. My eyebrows need a whole lot of grooming before they're gonna be camera ready, so we're just gonna go with what we've got. Yep. There's not much that I can do with them. So I think I'm gonna go for a very purple look. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in and get started. So I still have not, also if you didn't see that, I got this nice, I should have done this before I zoomed in. It's a creamsicle mirror. It's a Jeffree Star creamsicle mirror. It's a little reflective on the back, so I might end up putting something just to make it so that it's not like blinding while you're watching. But it does mean that I have a mirror that I can now hold while I do my makeup. So that will hopefully be helpful. Oh, my eyebrows. My eyebrows are a disaster. My whole face right now, actually. I didn't put on any primer before I put on my foundation. I was so excited and I just wanted to put this on my eyeballs, so don't judge me. Since I am holding a mirror, I'll tell you what the colors are. So I'm going to start out with O Positive, which is sort of just a very cool tone, sort of purple, and I'm going to use this as my transition shade. So I'm just going to blend that into the crease. This is just a big fluffy blending brush. This one is it's just an Essence eye blender brush. I think this was like $1.50. I am also going to be doing a video on high-end brushes versus like drugstore type brushes, where I do one eye with all high end and one eye with all drugstore. So to make it brand versus brand, I'll probably do BH Cosmetics just because I have full sets of BH Cosmetics, and then I have Smith brushes. I do only have high-end eye brushes currently. I am ordering some face brushes from Valère Cosmetics, who are supposed to be comparable to Hakihodo. So we'll see what happens with that. Maybe I'll compare those also when they get here. So it's just like a really sort of subtle color just to give me, again, a nice transition. So next I'm going to use a Royal and Langnickel. This is an angle shader. Maybe consider, okay. Next I'm going to go into Root Canal. Root Canal is this nice bright purple. And I'm just going to try to get sort of an angled shape. And then again, go into the crease. So I'm going to go over like the 2/3, this 2/3 of my lid here. I am going for a very bright purple look. That's the intention, just in case you're wondering what the plan is here. I do actually have a plan going in. I know that very often I do not have a plan going in. I just start picking up colors on my brush and cross my fingers and hope it works out. So I really like this brush for getting a nice shape where because I don't want this to be super crisp, or I would use like a shadow shield or tape or something. I want it to be kind of nice and soft out there still, but I like to have that kind of angular shape. I just think it works well with my almond shaped eyes. And so having an angled blender brush helps a lot with that. Next I'm going to go in, this is just an Eco Tools, this is an accent shadow. It's just a really tiny little shadow brush. And I'm going to use this, I'm going to go into Coma, which is the deepest sort of plum purple that's in here. I'm going to go into that outer V and really sort of deepen this up. But I want it to be really precise, and this is good for that. Although I am getting some fallout, which I think is partly this brush. I feel like that's an issue that I've had with this brush before, that it has caused fallout with shadows I don't normally get fallout with. And since I've never used these shadows before, I don't know if it's the eyeshadow or if it's the brush. And I guess I won't know until the next time I use this palette. I do have other sort of detail brushes like this. I just like the shape of this one. I need to order some different brands in this shape. This is from the BH Royal Affairs, and it's just a synthetic flat brush into Root Canal again, which is that bright purple. And I'm just gonna lay it down to get more color payoff. This one also has fallout, so it might just be that these shadows have some fallout. So if you're going to use these, I would say do your eyes before you do your base. Fortunately, I don't really care about my base right now since this isn't staying on. So this is just me testing. I do really like these colors. It's not like a little bit of fallout I can deal with, because these colors are pretty unique and have really great color payoff, and they're not patchy, which is something that is so hard to find in a purple. Patchy purples are like half of the purples that I have. So my memory card was full, which means that I just switched memory cards. I'm just going to go back in with that original blending brush, just with what's left on it, and just blend out these edges a little bit. So part of the thing that has happened with me not taming my eyebrows is that I don't have as much space, which is the thing that really made me start caring about my eyebrows, is that I am pretty limited in eyelid space when my eyebrows are at full capacity. And right now they are. They need trimmed and shaped and the whole thing. So it's just a small smudge brush. And I am going to go into intravenous with this, which is like a red-based dark brown, and go underneath the bottom lid. You know, color in my eye bags. It also really brings out that nice purple from the fallout. I will take care of that before I do my final look. I might actually, for eyeliner, use one of the liquid lips that I got in my original mystery bag. I would have really liked to have had a purple shimmer in here to go with this. There's a couple of different golds, a pink, a red, but there's not like a nice purple shimmer. So I think I'm gonna go with Donor, which is the darker kind of gold red mix. And I'm just gonna put it on like the inner bit here. Not, maybe a third. Probably not quite the inner third. And I'm not trying to make this super intense, which is why I didn't put down any kind of like glitter glue or anything. It's just there to add some dimension. Looking at this, I would think that this over a glitter glue, like it sticks fine on its own, but with a glitter glue or wet, it seems like it would be very intense and metallic, which is cool. So I was thinking that I might use the Jeffree Star lipstick for eyeliner, but these are two very different purples. I am going to use the other Skin Frost that I got. So this one is in Dark Horse. I'm just gonna, oh, that is even prettier than I thought it was gonna be. So very, very metallic, has sort of, I don't know, a copper bronze thing going on. Put this in the inner corner. And then I'm just gonna come down along the bottom. This is really pretty. This is definitely just a giant pan of eyeshadow for me. I could absolutely just put this all over the lid and be done. It is very similar to the shade Donor. So my battery died, so I just went ahead and put on mascara. This is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. If you haven't heard me talk about this before, not my favorite. So I really like how it looks when it goes on, so it's fine if I'm doing something like this where I'm gonna film and then I'm gonna go wash my face soon, but it transfers so bad to down here underneath my eyes. There's also a picture that I took on Instagram where I have mascara running down my face, and that picture was this mascara. This is the highlighter that I got for the Supreme Frost, and this is Wet Dream, and it's sort of a, let's see, so it's a pink to gold shift. And it is intense. It is not coming across nearly as intense in the monitor as it is in person. It is very, very pretty. It's not glittery, which it kind of seemed like it might be when I initially was looking at it. I'm going to go into Cavity, which is the bright pink that's in here. I'm going to just lightly touch it, and then, oh, that was not lightly. Okay. So now that I've done that, whatever that is, I'm going to see if I can blend it out. That was insane. I kind of forgot about that thing a minute ago where I said that I wasn't going to put any powder down and set my base. That was fine for highlight, not so fine when trying to use eyeshadow as blush. Okay. So considering the disaster that I did there, that actually blended out okay. For lipstick, so this did not come in my Lucky bag. This came in the Jeffree Star Mystery box. This is Can't Relate. And this, again, was another one of the holiday colors. I love the packaging from the holidays. Like, it's just so pretty. It's very, very pretty. But this is a lighter than I would normally wear nude shade. The other colors that I got are a very, very orange, and the purple that we've already determined is too cool toned to go with this eye look. That I like it, but it's so different than what I'm used to. If you follow me on Instagram or if you've seen my previous looks, I definitely tend to I tend to wear dark lipsticks. Like, on an average day, I'm more likely to be walking around with a black lipstick than with this nice nude lipstick. This is the final look. I did do this relatively quickly. I do think that I could probably get a better look if I took more time. But I just wanted to try it out. This was just sort of me playing and testing it. If you have any suggestions, let me know. If there are any videos that you'd like to see, let me know. If you got a Lucky Box, I would love to know what other people got. I just got mine. I haven't watched any videos because I didn't want to risk any spoilers if there were like duplicates in people's boxes. And yeah, next year I think that I would probably do the regular Lucky Box, not because I didn't love this one, and I'm actually really glad that I went with this one for this year, but just because I'm curious about the regular Lucky Box. But we'll see what comes out and what's available at that point. But I'm going to go ahead and go edit and get some videos posted. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope that you subscribe and come back soon. Bye.